Chapter 2. The city stretched around her, except it wasn't the city she knew. Skyscrapers towered higher than anything currently built. Massive bridges connected entire districts in the sky. Holographic billboards floated like artificial moons between buildings. It looked like New Shanghai, but older, more damaged. Smoke curled into the night sky. Distant sirens wailed. Then came the explosions. Maya froze. Across the skyline, a building erupted into flame. Fire burst through glass walls as something struck the upper floors. A moment later, another explosion echoed from somewhere across the river. The memory holder turned their head. Military drones streaked overhead. Searchlights cut through the smoke. The city was at war. Maya's pulse quickened. This wasn't a simulation. She could feel the details, the cold wind, the vibration beneath the rooftop, the faint taste of ash in the air. Someone had lived this moment, but according to every record in existence, it had never happened. The memory holder looked down at their hands. Gloved, military gloves. A rifle leaned against the rooftop railing beside them. Then a voice crackled through a headset. Unit 12, report status. The voice sounded tense. The memory holder responded. Evacuation incomplete. Western sector collapsing. Maya's breath caught. The voice speaking through the memory holder's mouth was distorted slightly by the recording interface. But it was still clear enough. Someone was fighting in a war inside New Shanghai, a war that didn't exist. The memory shifted again. The figure stepped closer to the edge of the rooftop. Far below, crowds of civilians ran through the streets. Armored vehicles blocked intersections. Drones hovered like mechanical vultures above the chaos. Then something in the distance caught Maya's attention. A massive structure rising beyond the skyline. It looked like a tower, but not a normal one. The building spiraled upward like a twisting column of glass and steel, easily 3 times taller than anything currently standing in the city. Lights flickered across its surface, and then the tower collapsed. A shockwave tore through the skyline as the structure split apart. Glass and debris cascaded downward in a storm of fire and metal. The memory holder staggered. Someone shouted through the headset, "The archive is down." The connection suddenly glitched. Static filled the memory. Fragments of images flickered across Maya's vision. Flames, falling drones, the screaming roar of collapsing buildings. Then everything went dark. Maya jerked back into reality. The office lights brightened automatically. For several seconds, she just sat there, breathing slowly, as her brain adjusted to being back in her own body. Her heart was racing. "That's impossible," she whispered. She immediately pulled up the city development database. New Shanghai's skyline appeared across the screen. There was no spiraling tower, no military conflict, no sign that the city had ever experienced anything resembling the destruction she'd just witnessed. She checked the date embedded in the memory.